but this was a really successful scouting trip because we found shed antlers, we found buck bedding, we found a lot of deer sign. Welcome back. And as you can see, I'm standing on the boat dock here. It's not quite in the water yet. It seems like spring's pretty much here, so we're looking forward to it. A little bit on this next video. I hunt mainly public land. A lot of these areas I'm going in and scouting I've never been to before. So it's all new ground for me. And a little bit on why I'm scouting right now. Because number one, you're not gonna mess up your fall hunting plan. You're not going to be in there putting scent on the ground, and that's huge when it comes to hunting deer. The least amount of scent you can leave, the better. Number two, we're also shed antler hunting. We had some trail cameras out during the fall and into the winter, and we had some good bucks on camera, so we're trying to see if some of them survive and maybe find their shed antlers. Three, we're also locating access to these spots that we may potentially hunt. Now, why I'm looking for buck beds is strictly because I want to know where these bigger bucks are hanging out in the fall during the rut. So if you want to better your odds this fall on killing a mature buck, you need to do a few things, and that is off-season scouting. Springtime is the best time. All the snow's gone, and you're able to locate these beds where these bucks are bedding in the fall. Pre-rut, even during the rut. You gotta get into them areas where nobody else is getting. And you gotta come up with a plan while you're out there. You gotta pick a tree out that you wanna hang your stand set when you go in there to hunt and potentially kill the animal. So while you're out there, you're not just looking for buck beds and shed antlers. You need to be taking it all in while you're there. And like I said, you need to be picking out a tree, the perfect tree based off the wind that time of year, cover. You need to be picking that tree out, so when you go back in there this fall, you have a plan of attack and you can get right to that tree as quiet as possible with the wind in your favor to get set up and hopefully kill that animal in the fall time. So that's why we're doing it, and right now there's no better time to be doing it.
Whoa, look at him go. Duke. Go get him. Go get him. Oh boy. Look at him. Look at him. Having the time of his life. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, mom's not. Oh no. Mom is not going to be happy with you. Good Lord. All right, buddy. Let's keep moving. Okay. So we're in the middle of a cattail marsh. One of those overlooked spots that I'm trying to find. And right here, I mean, you can see how deep the water is. It's, you know, a little over ankle deep right now. But we got rub, we got Duke, we got a rub, we got a big rub right here. Oh. A nice rub right there. It's all tore up in here. Another rub there. So this tells me this area is definitely used during rut, and it's definitely overlooked. I haven't seen any sign of, you know, hunter activity. Let's go around this way. Haven't seen any sign of hunter activity in the areas where you think people would be hunting. There's definitely tree stands, but nobody's real close to this. So that's good, because a lot of the deer, a lot of the bigger bucks I was getting on camera this fall, come on bud, were well after midnight. So that's one of the reasons I was checking this area, is because they must be traveling a long ways to get to where I had my camera, which makes me believe this is an area where big bucks like to bed. The deer's gonna want to bed down in a spot with some high ground so they can stay dry but elude danger. Here I am in some willows now, and they're all shredded up. I'm gonna weasel my way through here see if I can't find a nice hump where a deer might be bedding. Maybe I'll come around the edge and walk through it, but all the buck sign I'm finding is on the outer skirts of the island. There's literally no buck sign on that island at all. Right here. Here's the bed right here. Right here. Here we go. Right here's the deer bed. Rubs right behind it there. Another bed right there. So, oh, another bed in here a little deeper. So it's pretty wet right now because all the snow just melted and the ice is melting. But you can see, I mean, look at how the cattails are. Look at how the cattails are all high up here, but right in this area, they're mowed down. That tells me a deer's bedding right here. Definitely found what appears to be a buck bed. There's actually multiple. There's 3 or 4 right there on a little dry spot within these willows right here. Pretty cool. Definitely rut. I would love to see what was leaving these rubs. Granted, it's not a very big tree, but you know, it's tough to tell. He could have been hitting multiple here at once. No doubt about that. Diving in a little deeper than what I planned, but I mean, look at all these rubs. Look at all these rubs right here. Look at this. Oh boy. Look at this. Oh wow. And I mean, that one's busted right off, but this is exciting. Hey, what the? This is exciting. There's definitely a big buck hanging out around here. Okay, folks, so a really exciting moment here. I just found a shed. I'm walking up on it. I'm waiting to see if the dog finds it. I've been following deer trails through the woods. The snow's pretty much gone, but I've been going around following trails. That shed is right there. You can see it. What's that? Duke, what's that? Duke, what's that? What's that? Oh, he got it. Good boy. Oh, this is exciting. My first time actually spring scouting this year. We moved, me and my family recently moved about 100 miles from where I grew up. So this is all new ground for me, but it's exciting to get out here and exciting to find our first shed antler. So I'm gonna look at my pictures to see if this is a deer I had on camera. We'll check that later, but for now I gotta get this away from him. He's gonna chew it up. A really successful scouting trip because we found shed antlers, we found buck bedding, we found a lot of deer sign, a really overlooked spot. Even though it's the beginning of March, I'm extremely excited to get down in here this fall. He's got it in a good spot, and I see why he's got it there, because there's a buck laying a lot of sign, but it's definitely too far away from the bedding area. Making our way out of here. And, hang on. Hey, look at that. Is that the other half? Good boy. Hey, that's a good boy. Look at that. Dude, good boy. Right on the deer trail. No way. Come here. Come here, good boy. You bring that over here. Good boy. Good boy, Duke. Let's see it. Let's see it. Duke, let's see it. Come on. No, I don't think that's it. It's quite a bit smaller. Good job, buddy. Good job. Oh, look at it. Like I say, I've never trained him to find shed antlers, but dog loves chewing on them. Another nice find. Let me see it. Another nice find. He's gonna be a good buck this year. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching this episode. We spent the afternoon off-season scouting for deer season, and it was a successful trip. We found what we believe to be buck bedding in an overlooked spot for sure.
in the swamp. We found 2 shed antlers. Duke's got the one here. Give it. He ain't giving it up. Duke found this smaller one. I found the larger one earlier in the trip. But we did find some good deer sign. We found some trails. We learned a lot on this scouting trip. I really hope a lot of you, actually all of you, stick around for this fall, for this deer hunting season. A lot of these spots that I'm scouting and I'm finding some good sign, finding shed antlers, I'm gonna be hunting this fall, and I'd like to, you know, bring you along with me and watch it all as it goes down, and hopefully we get to get a harvest on camera, something I've never done yet for deer. This is gonna be really my first year trying to film. I filmed a little bit this last fall, but was unsuccessful. Also, if you're new to our channel and not yet subscribed, please feel free to hit that subscribe button down below. We'd really appreciate it. We appreciate our subscribers, our viewers in general. If you got any comments as far as content you'd like to see us put out, feel free to leave that, because we're always looking for new stuff to do. And with that being said, I'd like to thank you for watching this episode of The Outdoor Conquest, and we'll see you on the next episode.